it creates a whole environment that everyone's really accepted in.
Sort of goes back to that old saying, find a job that you love and you never work a day in your life.
We are in the ideas business.
Like, art is culture and is our livelihood.
Without music and art, I don't know where we would be today. I don't know if they should be necessarily required, but I do think that they're very important in the well-being of a student.
They shouldn't necessarily be required, but I agree that they are a very important asset to school in general.
I would say art and music classes are beneficial because when students take more classes that are very rigorous, people usually have a lot of stress, and taking classes like art or some music classes like orchestra or band can help relieve stress.
I don't think so, but I definitely think they should be encouraged because music is a nice de-stressor and you learn about other subjects while doing it.
School is stressful, and I think students should definitely have the opportunity to have a class to just do something that they love, but they shouldn't be forced into it.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's like stress reliever for some people, and some people might want to like take it as a job later on in life.
I don't think that they should be required, but students at least should have access and opportunity to take art and music.
Yes.
Why?
Because some people are into that, and even though it's not for everyone, some people do enjoy it. So.
I think that at least 1 credit or 1 or 2 credits should be required throughout either middle school or high school, just so people can get exposed to and experience what different types of art.
I do believe that art and music classes should be a requirement at school because they give students an opportunity to explore their other interests and not just be the basic core classes.
I think they're very beneficial because it just helps enrich the environment and educational environment everyone has at school, and it's a very good distressor, especially for those taking hard classes, that they can just relax and do at least one thing to calm them down.
I usually use art as a way to de-stress personally, so I really love using my free time to do art, but I don't know if it should be necessarily required, because I don't think a lot of people are as passionate in it as some others like me.
I do believe that it's just as important because it gives the students an opportunity to be creative and use a different part of their brain that they don't necessarily always get to use, and show the teacher a different side of them that we typically don't see. As well as those academic classes kind of balance your brain out, it benefits you to incorporate those classes into art classes and have art classes incorporate into those. Art classes, we use a base of science, chemistry for ceramics, mixing glazes, versatile paint, math, measuring things, having things lined up correctly, right? Social studies, history, art history. Think of it as culture, really.
Mainly what it comes down to is we're in the ideas business. We're trying to get people to think and have original ideas. We talk about innovation as a nation all the time. That's what makes us great. That's what separates us. That's what separates our tech industries and our manufacturing industries and all that from the rest of the world. Innovation is nothing but creativity. That's all it is. So it's fine and good to get an education, but if you can't have an original thought, or if you can't process an original thought, being able to come up with new and unique approaches to ideas is what it's all about.
I think for some students they definitely are. Of course, music and art isn't necessarily for everyone, but for some students they really are just as beneficial and just as helpful to really develop the mind and help them to understand different things.
No.
Do you wish you did?
No.
I play the harp and I play the cello.
I both draw and I play violin.
I play the piano.
I play the violin.
I play the clarinet.
I play the violin.
I play the saxophone.
It's provided me with a lot of opportunities, and it's really enriched the experience because it allows me to have more friends, and it creates a whole environment that everyone's really accepted in.
I think that playing violin has really helped me in my ability to pick up new languages. Like in Spanish, I excel very well because a lot of times it's kind of learning how to read notes is very similar to learning a new language. As with drawing, I like to use my ability to draw in different school assignments and such.
As I said before, it helped me relieve stress and de-stress when I was having so many things in 1 week, especially during testing season.
It sort of helped me understand music more and how much I just really love music, and that's so helpful for like de-stressing when I have so much going on.
It's just been a really nice class to kind of experiment with and just kind of like a relaxer class.